My name is Thomas Rickert. I'm a lawyer by profession, and I'm working with ECO, the Association of the German Internet Industry. And with ECO, I'm Director Names and Numbers, which is a special interest group for all those companies that are engaged in the domain industry.
What is your focus point this year on the World Hosting Days?
Actually, I have the privilege to deliver a presentation in the main forum tomorrow morning at 9, that hopefully a lot of people are going to attend, despite the beer fest this evening. And I'm going to present a study which we call the Registrar Atlas 2012, which is a study on the domain industry, financially supported by Verisign, which we are very thankful for.
What is the study about?
The Registrar Atlas is a study about the domain industry. We've done this for the first time, and it was actually unprecedented worldwide for the German market. So we took a very close look at how the industry works. And this year we're proud to present the study for 4 markets, namely Germany, Austria, Switzerland and the Netherlands.
Do the markets differ a lot?
It's quite interesting. In some aspects they're very similar, but then in other areas they're substantially different. For example, in Austria you find more local and regional business with registrars than in other countries, and there's also a huge variation in DNSSEC, where the Netherlands have actually managed to create a demand by their customers for DNSSEC which is substantially higher than in the other countries that we looked at.
So what ECO does is they thought we shouldn't be doing everything for ourselves. The industry itself should pick topics and decide what they want to discuss. So it's not only about lobbying like other industry associations would do, but we're trying to serve the community for the benefit of the community. And therefore you find expert groups such as online marketing, hosting, content, infrastructure, cloud computing, and I think there are roughly 20 of them, one of which is the Names and Numbers Forum.
Maybe you can tell us one main point that came out of the study.
Well, actually one interesting finding was that opposite to last year's findings, the interest in DNSSEC has decreased. And there's no substantial interest in DNSSEC in Germany, Austria and Switzerland. It's completely contrary in the Netherlands. So the Netherlands have obviously managed to create a demand for DNSSEC, and I think it's very much worthwhile looking into why this is the case and maybe to learn from them. And I think if that's something that the study brought about, then it's worthwhile doing it.
The next study is hopefully covering more territories, and it will be particularly interesting because then we know how ICANN's new GTLD program actually worked out. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm happy to answer your questions.
What are your first impressions of the World Hosting Days 2012? What do you find interesting?
Well, I've been to these events a couple of times, and I think it's great to see so many familiar faces, and the turnout again is great, and it's good fun, not only in terms of doing business, but also to meet your peers from all over the world that actually come to Rust.